and welcome back to my channel. I am Stacy York. If you're new here, welcome. Today we are getting into my goals for August and we're taking a look at whether or not I accomplished my goals for July. So we're doing a little reset for the month, which I'm feeling like I very much need because if you have not been following along, a lot of things just changed in my life. I am in a new home. I am starting a new job on Monday. Everything is changing. I live in a new city. So yes, lots of things have changed this month. It's been kind of a whirlwind. I started the month of July not knowing for sure where I would be living at the end of July or if I would be moving at all. And now here we are, new job, new house, new city, and it's been kind of crazy. So all that being said, July did not accomplish some of my goals because of that. Also, throughout the month of July, I was interviewing at several different jobs. I think I had like 6 or 7 different interviews across a bunch of different jobs. And yeah, it's just been kind of hectic. So it was kind of hard to focus on the goals that I set because a lot of things came up that I wasn't expecting. So I guess we can go ahead and get into it. For the month of July, I had a goal to practice coding every week. At the beginning of the month, I did definitely spend a good deal of time practicing coding, even more than once a week. I was doing it honestly almost every day. But then, as I said, started doing interviews, started packing, and kind of lost sight of that. So I don't think that I practiced coding at all this week. I did learn some. I am very much enjoying it. So I do hope to get back into that in the month of August. And then I wanted to purchase packing materials because I knew that we would be moving either in July or in August. We ended up completely moving our entire house, well, our entire apartment into this house. All kinds of videos on that either have already been posted or will be posted. So check out the playlist that I've created for that if you're interested in those sorts of things. But I definitely did purchase packing materials and used them and moved them, and now they're all stored away. So did that. And then to take a Premiere Pro class, I am saying that I did this. I did not get all the way through the class, but I did spend some time going through a class. I did it with Tuts Plus, I believe, is the YouTube channel on here that has a bunch of Adobe classes. I'll try to have that one linked down below. The one that I took, honestly, I didn't really get that much out of it. It was a little bit more focused on kind of like back end stuff, which is important, but I feel like it's a little more than what I need for a YouTube channel. I really just wanted to take like learn some more about editing in kind of unique ways. So I will continue to grow that skill set, but I definitely learned some things during that class, so that was good. And then get 1 week ahead on videos and stay there. I'm not ahead. I'm not at all ahead. I actually uploaded the video that I posted today. It's a Thursday today. I uploaded that like an hour before I normally have my videos go live. So yeah, I am not ahead at all. I do have quite a bit of footage filmed. So really at this point, I just need to sit down and bust my butt and get some editing done so I can get a little bit ahead. But yeah, right now I'm not ahead. And then create 3 reels. I created 2 reels. I did really have fun with the one reel that I created. I did like a day in my life on a day that I had an interview, and that was honestly really fun to make. So I would like to continue making more reels that are kind of like day in my lifestyle and that sort of thing. But honestly, just with the interviewing and the packing and everything, I feel like my creative juices have just been absolutely zapped, which we need to change because I'm starting a pretty creative job starting on Monday. So yeah, I gotta get tapped back into my creativeness. So hopefully we can do that in this coming month. And then as far as my habit tracking goes, working out, I am gonna say that I did a dang good job working out with the move, with the not having access to a gym for the last 2 weeks of us living in Indianapolis because our apartment complex was remodeling their clubhouse. So that kind of took my gym options away and I was still doing workouts at home. So I'm quite proud of myself for sticking with working out even through all of the chaos. You will see a gap there towards the end of the month. That is when we moved. So I didn't work out the weekend that we moved or a couple days after we moved, but I am back in the gym. I am lifting. I have a program I am lifting with and I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling good and I'm excited for the future of lifting. I have some goals associated with that in August. I did what I could with what I had, made it happen, but not the ideal situation for me in working out. And then sunscreen, I don't know what was wrong with me this month. I kept not wearing sunscreen, which was kind of annoying. So I really just need to make a habit. I brush my teeth and then I put sunscreen on. It's not that hard, I just need to do it. Stretching, again, with all of the chaos, there were definitely some nights where I would lay down and I'd be like, I don't want to stretch, and then I just wouldn't. But I do feel like since we have gotten settled in this house, I am doing a little bit better at that. So hopefully I can continue that trend. I've done it the past couple nights and it feels good, so I need to stick with that, especially with me getting back into lifting and being very, very sore right now. And then analytics. It was not a good month again for YouTube. I feel like I had a couple really good months and then we have just kind of hit a wall here through the summertime. I don't know if that's like a normal thing. I feel like everyone always complains about January being a slow month, but for me, it's been the summer months here have been really slow for growth, which is a little bit discouraging. And I will say, I have not been putting in the effort, so I understand that my videos are not doing as well because I'm not planning ahead. I'm not trying to create those videos that are going to reach a wider audience. And I need to do better at editing better and getting better thumbnails. So yes, I need to do better. But all of that being said, I am very, very thankful for the people that are here watching me. I have had really great interactions in the comments with some of you guys, and I appreciate that so much. So I am not complaining about the growth that has happened. I am just saying that sometimes it's a little discouraging to put in effort and not see any rewards from that. But again, my effort is not quite as good as it could be, so I do understand. And then just kind of like a financial recap of the month. Things have been absolutely crazy financially, just with us having currently an apartment still in Indy that we are renting until that lease is up, and having this place, so that's a lot of money coming out in rent. And then with moving expenses and all of that, I did an atrocious job of tracking our expenses this past month. I have to fix that, which brings me into my August goals. Let me just dive on in here into the August goals. So firstly, I want to lift 5 days per week. That is what my program says that I should be doing. I will try to have the program that I'm doing linked down below. I found it on Reddit, but it's a Jeff Nippard, I think that's how you say his last name, program. He has a YouTube channel on here and he's like completely jacked. I'm not gonna get that jacked doing this program, but I do respect a lot of his thoughts on weightlifting and have previously learned a lot about like form and whatnot from him. So I found this program and I was like, okay, I'll do this, looks good. It's an 8-week program. It has progressive overload like built into it, and I'm excited about it. Very sore, but excited. And then update the budget weekly. I know that I made this a goal in the past, and I think that I failed at that goal in the past, but I need to do it, especially with us having so much money going out. It's just really important for us to know where money is going, when it's going there, how much we have left in certain areas for the month. It just makes our lives a lot less stressful. And then develop a work routine. So if you guys are new here, I am going to be starting as the executive director of a chamber of commerce here near where we are living right now. And basically with that, because it's an executive role, I don't really have a schedule. It's not like I'm in office from 9 to 5, I clock out and I'm done. There's gonna be a lot of meetings and I kind of make my own hours. I'm gonna be going out in the community a lot and getting content for like reels and Instagram things. There's just a lot like of change in that area because I am used to just having that you show up at a certain time, you work for X amount of hours and then you leave. So I'm hoping that here in the next month I can kind of figure out a good schedule that works for me. Maybe I'm in office a couple days a week, I have meetings scheduled a couple days a week, and maybe I'm working from home 1 day a week, something like that, just so I can kind of have some sort of structure so I'm not just floating around not knowing what I'm doing, which I feel like the next month will be a lot of that. But I'm excited to get into it, and also excited just to have a more flexible schedule. I think it should be fun, and I think that I generally am I'm fairly good at creating those kind of routines for myself that set me up for success. Gonna try to get that done. I'll take you guys along on that. I'll be filming as much as I can throughout that. Obviously, I can't go in complete detail about everything, but I'm excited about the journey that I'm about to embark on. And then plan, YouTube schedule, and stick to it. I need to do this. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier about not really planning out videos and not taking the time and energy that I need to make this channel the best that it can be. If I have those videos scheduled out, I know what days I'm filming them, I know when I'm editing them, I know kind of what I'm shooting for. I'm not just flying by the seat of my pants and coming up with video ideas the day of. Absolutely necessary if I want to continue to grow this channel. So if you have any ideas for videos, comment them down below and I will do my best to fit that into my schedule. And then put everything into my Google Calendar. Having everything in Google Calendar is just going to make it so that I don't forget anything, I don't miss any meetings, I'm just on top of everything. So YouTube schedule is going in there, my meeting schedule, work schedule, time blocking everything, doing the best I can to stay organized and on top of everything. As soon as something comes in an email or call or text or whatever, I immediately put that in Google Calendar. That way I'm not double booking myself. And then also going along kind of the lines of transitioning to my new job, respond to calls, texts, and emails within 24 hours. If you've been here for a while, you know this is something that I kind of suck at, and I think going forward into a job where I am very human facing, doing a lot of communication with the community, I need to get better at actually responding to those things quickly so that people have answers and kind of know what's going on. Gotta work on my communication. I sometimes get a little bit bogged down in work and just keeping my nose to the grindstone that I forget to actually communicate what I'm doing to other people. So I need to do that. I'm gonna get better at it. We're gonna make it happen. And then I have pretty much the same things for my habit tracking. I did add posting something on Instagram every day. I'm not saying that I have to post an in-feed post every day, but I do want to be more active in my stories because I feel like I just completely neglect that platform, and I think Instagram is fun. So I'm gonna try to post at least one thing every day. We'll see if that happens. And then looking at my analytics at this point, I'm kind of just shooting in the dark for hopefully some numbers to go up. But I would love my subscriber count to be at 475. If I could get it to 500, that would be lovely. But with the way the past 2 months have been with my growth, it's probably not gonna happen. But maybe if I plan a little better, my videos and whatnot, it might happen. We'll see. And then watch hours, I am once again shooting for that 3,500. I am at the point, if you don't know anything about YouTube, your watch hours are for the last 365 days. So since I started my channel a little over a year ago, I am slowly starting to lose hours, but the hours that I'm getting every day is a lot more than what I got at the beginning. So they're not falling off that much, but it is kind of to the point where I am losing a few instead of just consistently gaining, which is fine. I do still think I will be on target to get my 4,000 watch hours that you are supposed to have in order to get monetized by within the next few months. So that is good. My subscriber count is just not going up. So if you watch my videos and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I can see in the analytics that like 50% of the people that watch most of my videos are not subscribed. So please subscribe. Help a girl out. Come on. It's not that hard. Just hit subscribe and my videos will just pop up in your subscriber list, and then you can just click on them and watch them. It's really easy. It's so much easier to find my videos as you're subscribed to me, so subscribe. Those are my August goals. I am very excited for the month of August. We do have a lot of fun things planned. We are going kayaking the first weekend of August. So we have a wedding we're going to in August. I'm sure there's other things happening, but I can't remember them. Obviously, I'm starting a new job on the 1st of August, which is very exciting. And now that we're in a small town that we're kind of more familiar with, that hopefully we'll be going out for a lot more bike rides and just going on walks and not being bogged down by the city. And that's honestly everything that I really wanted to talk about today. I will say, my favorite book that I read in the month of July was called Educated by Tara Westfield, I believe her name was. Super good book. It was a memoir about a girl that grew up in the mountains of, I think Montana or Idaho. I think it was Idaho. And basically she kind of had some crazy parents that forced her to not go to like public school or get medical care from like professionals. So yeah, it's just a crazy story, and it's like all true, or supposedly it's all true, but it was just super interesting to me. So if you're looking for a good book that is nonfiction, I would check that out. I am reading Will Smith's memoir right now, which I feel like has really high highs that are super interesting, and then he kind of talks a lot about things that I'm not really super interested in, but it's still a really good book and there's a lot of good takeaways from it. So that's what I'm reading right now, and I'm kind of rambling. So those are my favorite books from the month, and I think with that I'm gonna actually go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.